Hello everyone, today I'm going to tell you about a real case of collective murder that took place in a small town. This event shocked the local community and left many questions unanswered. Let's try to find out what happened and how it affected the people involved. Before we start talking about the day of the event, we need to understand the background. The town in question, Jonestown, was a quiet rural community in Guyana where everyone knew everyone else. But a new group moved into town and began building a complex of homes isolated from the rest of the community. This group was known for its extreme and isolationist religious beliefs, which created tension between them and local residents. The group was led by a charismatic man named Jim Jones, who claimed to be a prophet and to have divine visions. In the months leading up to the event, there were reports of strange behavior and even violence within the complex, which raised concerns among local residents. On a day in March 1978, a fire broke out inside the complex and spread rapidly. Authorities were called and, upon arriving at the scene, they found bodies strewn throughout the complex. In total, 39 people died, including young children. It was a terrible and shocking scene, which left the entire city in shock. During the investigation, it was discovered that the victims were killed before the fire, with gunshots and axe blows. After the event occurred, authorities launched an investigation to try to find out what happened. It turned out that the leader of the group had ordered the massacre as a form of religious purification. He and other members of the group were arrested and put on trial. It was a long and complex trial, with many witnesses being heard and evidence presented. In the end, the group's leader and other members were sentenced to life in prison. The events of that day affected many people, both in the city and across the country. The victims' families were devastated and had to deal with the trauma of what happened. The entire town mourned and wondered how something like this could have happened in their own backyard. The event had a huge impact on the local community and sparked a national debate about extremist religious groups and their relationship to violence. Another case of collective murder that became known worldwide is the Columbine Massacre, which occurred in 1999 at Columbine High School, a school in Colorado, in the United States. The Columbine Massacre was one of the worst school shootings in U.S. history, and it shocked the country and the world. Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold, the two students responsible for the attack, were teenagers who were bullied and felt socially excluded. They spent months planning the attack, building homemade bombs and training to use the weapons. On April 20, 1999, the two students entered the school armed with homemade bombs. They started shooting at the students and teachers, killing 12 people and wounding 24 others. After about 50 minutes, the two gunmen committed suicide inside the school. This massacre had a great impact on American society. The case generated an intense debate about gun control in the United States and how to prevent violence in schools. Since the massacre, measures have been taken to improve safety in schools, including the implementation of safety protocols and actions to prevent bullying. Unfortunately, events like this can happen anywhere and at any time. It is important to always be aware of strange and violent behavior that may indicate danger. Finally, it is essential that authorities properly investigate and prosecute crimes such as this to ensure that those responsible are held accountable. We've reached the end of our video and I hope you've learned a lot from the stories we've shared today. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment below and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. See you next time.
Crimes como esse para garantir que os responsáveis sejam responsabilizados. Chegamos ao final do nosso vídeo e espero que vocês tenham aprendido muito com as histórias que compartilhamos hoje. Se você gostou deste vídeo, por favor, deixe um comentário abaixo e se inscreva no nosso canal para receber mais conteúdo como esse. Até a próxima!